We should be working. You know, emotions amuse me. Spoken as a true robot. Yeah, I mean, I haven't pulled my cover yet. Where the hell's my quest? Like, I felt drained for most of the day. Then I just did the Spiral Abyss just now. And I got so frustrated, I just shouted at it. And now I feel better. I guess it's better to have anger motivate me than nothing. Look at this fox. Here we go. Seems a bit unhealthy and toxic, but there you go. That loading screen felt long. I wonder why. Golly. You silly bitch.
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon.
Yes, hello.
Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
It requires grinding?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Take it down to the club. We'll get some good grinding there.
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child.
Why so disappointed? Who wants to deal with kids anyway?
He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication.
I know that feeling.
Traveler, give me a hand.
Actually, I've got the opposite of that feeling. My niece is too attached to me and it's getting on my nerves.
How is he?
Oh yeah, you're
Feeling any better?
the one, the kid Tighnari drugged.
I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal.
Pulling a pill Cosby.
That's wonderful!
I mean, what was his temperature?
Oh, yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy.
Who's Suna? The sister or the mother? I don't know.
Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked
Oh
you
shit,
to?
the little thief.
Of course I did. Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, he's committing suicide.
Yes. We're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight.
As you do. When in contaminated regions.
I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Then don't.
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, you'll realize they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were. Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's
Sure you
great.
do.
You'll do great, Kale. All right, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
Then you'll do your best. You weren't planning on doing that until then? Worry, everything will be fine with Tighnari around. Yeah, I bet they'll love
You
compliments.
put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful.
I like him. He reacts to compliments the same way I do.
Let's return and find that crab.
Look, it's not even a crab. It's got 4 legs. It doesn't even have claws. How do you... Oh, whatever. A half-legged spider. Into the hinterlands. I'm back to where we were, okay. Surf reading during this. Well, I mean, the active decision of doing it, so clearly I'm not that sorry, but I was hoping that cutscenes would do all the talking for me. Then again, that's when I'm most active, so that plan backfires.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where's the crab?
Did the bombs go off?
Don't secretly scuttle away.
I saw it in the bushes.
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd.
Wow. Wait, it's on the other side?
You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it.
How can you do a kid?
Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region.
Where's that? Getting slimy over
I
here.
want to see what happened there.
There must be my digestion.
What caused the Avidya forest to become like this?
Too old for this. It goes to be like, wait. Have you even seen the corruption yet?
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal.
Does it? It's like slightly grayer.
It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Just like you.
Do you feel unwell at all?
Sick to my stomach.
Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
Great theory.
How do you know that?
It doesn't. You just told
I
him.
haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal?
More colorful? They're brighter? Yes to both.
This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar.
Uh-huh.
They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area.
This game loves blaming shit on Leyland.
From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
Weren't they the ones who took over bossing, say, the ley line blue lay low?
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
Yes.
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
I hate how Paimon is like just repeats everything. Like she's there to make sure that you can know English. Which, to be fair, with the way that I talk, I probably needed that check every now and then. Wait, can I grab these? Hold on. Where do these end up? Oh yeah, this thing. There's a little character, but those eternal beings can never perish until death has become the end of death. Okay. Oh.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time.
But would you want to? The poor buggers would be corrupted.
The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
Sure.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
They could have reacted to us. Or, you know, mechanical grabs.
Leaky ley line sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate,
God.
temperature, humidity,
Thank you,
intensity of
Professor.
ley line energies.
Can we keep going?
When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with
I'm
their
about to put you into homeostasis. Keep moving, please.
This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
So that's why you behave weirdly after having a normal sickness? Is that the
Why are
conclusion?
we okay?
Because we're superhuman. We're immune to everything, just for plot reasons.
I'm not sure why you are, but she and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change.
Yeah, somebody needs to explain Paimon at some point.
Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab.
Kulilu?
That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
Sounds like you're about to make an explosive. I'm sure I trust you. Also, I want the strange roses. We move like every 3 meters as a cutscene.
No wind. Target parameters? Normal.
Oh.
Setup complete.
I'm
Excellent.
sorry.
Looks like it's working.
How the fuck did you get a hold of the Kokiri Emerald? This is like the wrong game. Obvious hacker. Oh, I don't have to suffer the consequences. This is your fault entirely.
What's this?
I just told you the Kokiri Emerald. Pay attention.
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
Eh? No,
What
well,
a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
this is probably the only one we have.
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily.
Well, okay.
If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source.
The heart of the contaminated region?
That's right.
Uh-huh, yeah. Stop coolly-looing me. I don't want any cola either.
The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Scared. Oh, poor baby.
Something's approaching.
It's I. The
So
great
that's
crocodile.
it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return.
I'm sorry, like, how close were they?
Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
Or did they just start running this in the ass? A little convenient, Mike. Oh, and Mike.
Propagate!
Was that it? Really? Okay, well.
That's all of them.
It's though. I still need to kill a crab.
Hey, where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up.
But I don't wanna. Oh yeah, should
The
probably.
mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
What way? Actually, give me a second. Should probably actually open these since I got used for the artifacts this time. Ooh. No. Wow, that's bad. Oh! Hold on. I was really lucky. Hmm. Disappointing. Why couldn't it be Midlander? God damn it. Obviously because the content wasn't there yet, but still. I reserve the right to complain. I'll be damned if I won't use it. I need one more.
Help! Help!
Yeah, that is coming.
No rest for the wicked. Wind strike.
Thank you. A little light, but fair enough. God, I need to get my animo shit together.
Spare me. Please spare me.
I'm sorry, but it's time to die.
Hey, are you okay?
Don't humor him.
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
No.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
You tell me.
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Did we? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
good.
When did those attack?
Good.
Is it? Could have helped, you know.
It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
Lilu.
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy.
He's just crabby.
It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me.
Maybe I'll partner up with the mechanical monsters and kill you.
Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks.
Oh my god. You're about as dramatic as Jordan Peterson. Calm down.
I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died.
I'm sorry, is this place on... Oh, yeah. What? The slightly gray coloration didn't set off any alarms?
I gotta get out of here. Ah, yes. Yes. I have to escape.
Man, would you chill?
Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good.
Try to make it trouble in your neighborhood?
Stayed far, far away from them.
Okay, Will Smith, chill.
No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
So dramatic.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long.
Or he's just really racist against robots.
We've purified the ley line energy over there.
He's
Follow
roboticist.
this path out and you'll soon see the village.
Do you want that?
At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal.
How does that work? Don't call me use... It looks like it's expecting something?
So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
Dude, come on, you earned it. Who's a good boy?
So hard to understand.
He was mechanical parts. Who's a good
All
boy?
right, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time.
There you go.
That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it?
What do you mean help? Yeah, don't you Calicolo,
Guess
no.
not.
Right in my culo.
Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside.
Stop flirting with the machine,
And
please.
also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
How are you gonna...
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help
Sure.
others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it, or rather its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter?
It's getting late, so let's set
Use
up camp
it.
for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest.
Get it to do good. Give it mechanical parts. Seems fairly simple. Why complicate it? A pretty spot to set up a tent.
Over here!
Wait, don't you
Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up!
Really? I just wanted to pick up a rose.
Let's set up camp here.
If you were gonna drag me over here without any freedom, you might as well just smash cut to this.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
I can't believe you called me a lummox.
Oh. Any particular reason?
Screw
This
you.
place is perfect to put up a big tent.
Why?
We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
Can we do that most other places? Why are you so hyped up with this
But
place?
the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below.
The vapor?
Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places.
Otherwise you'd wake up like a
For the
raisin.
next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent, you'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Then there won't be any edibles nearby anymore. But
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
okay, I guess we're starving tonight.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can.
Wait, what am I doing again? Oh, I'm setting myself up.
Right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness.
What the hell is a rush?
Piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Are we going to draw attention?
Traveler, Tighnari, Paimon couldn't find any food.
Yeah, we'll tell your belly.
Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. There were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible.
You fool!
Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those
Very cool.
were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were.
Thanks, Paimon. Very
Never
useful.
mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food.
Man, this is getting intense. Who's a good boy?
Oh, you found some already.
You have my... It's more useful than... Yeah, eat shit, Paimon.
Hey,
What? Yeah.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time.
Bro.
That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time.
Are you running low on parts?
That is one reason.
Coolly.
It's really sad.
You messed
After
him
some
up.
further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you.
Baloo.
I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
Will you?
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though
We
most
oughta.
animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent.
I'd put up some pest attracting insects so that we could be poisoned all
Have a
day.
good night. Not too good, though.
Wait, hey! Why? I'm not going into the tent. Screw you. Explain yourself.
You're still awake.
Yeah, I want to know why I can't have good rest. Explain yourself. I swear to... Leave me alone. Oh, yeah. Wait. If Kazuo can trigger the aggravate reactions, then Crit with EM does work for him. Do I not have the option to do something else?
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines?
No, it's because you're Paimon and you're a lazy piece of shit.
It's been a while since we camped outside like this.
Has it?
This is like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
What do you mean when we started adventuring? I'm doing the adventuring. You're just tagging along and needing my food. Like a god-awful pet.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did
Where's
you
Krabby
sleep
Boy?
well?
Very well, I'm still a little sleepy. You know what? Very well.
That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I specially used 2 of my homemade incenses.
You didn't want me to sleep too well. What do you...
Don't worry.
Make him
They're
remember.
made from all natural ingredients. They have a light
my.
fragrance and aren't harmful to the body.
This all natural shit. You know what else is all natural? Poison ivy. Poison in general. My god.
Speaking of which, have you seen the crab?
No, I was hoping you'd
It
know.
was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went.
Wary
So
of
you
it?
can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines.
You think it's the same dude?
Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical life form research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect.
And research. The Academia previously conducted research on mechanical life forms.
Topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed
But?
an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical life form that could help humanity conquer nature. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms.
I like how consistent this perspective is within old media.
In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical life forms was thus banned.
I can't help but notice it's the biological part you had trouble with, but okay.
The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe this subject will be unbanned in a few years.
Do you not like this area of research?
That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes.
Anything in particular, or because the conquest of nature is bad?
It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The blood of my people were born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia.
But it is expendable. You can always create more.
By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions?
What? By placing stuff above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Okay, sure. I understand what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Well, it was the only option I had in this conversation, so...
Coffee? Did you prepare this for us?
Looks like he wants a reward again.
All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part.
You're gonna run
You're
out.
not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power.
How can you tell? Who's this? Hey, I'm streaming. That means you're on.
Who are you?
Your daddy.
It's me,
For
Genshin character number 1. This is voice acting.
yeah, I'm convinced. Wait, let me share screen so you don't have to deal with the echo and shit.
Oh, here we go.
Call
Going
me
live.
Dr. Genshin.
Why? Why would I, Isaac? Please explain.
Because it makes it more immersive.
Okay.
Makes a better stream experience with the viewer. I say viewer because I'm the only viewer.
Wait, you're the viewer, but you're also doing the work of improving the stream.
Yeah.
For you. I'm a little bit
Split
cannibalistic.
personality. I've got like a hand puppet.
Dude, I've made that joke before that I think schizos make the best streamers because they can keep talking with themselves throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
They always get somebody to play off of. Anyway, let me click a button and see what happens, Isaac.
Mechanical
Go ahead.
crab.
Go ahead. You wanted to do voice acting. There you go. Go ahead.
Is that like him talking or is that like the noise it makes?
Who knows? Yeah, it's up for your interpretation. Go on.
Kelu. How does she even say Kelu Kulo?
Isaac, you can't say Kulo on stream. That'll get me banned.
All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to
Crab
sleep.
gave them coffee.
Leave it with her.
Yeah, what was confusing you, Isaac? You never had a crab making coffee?
Well, it's like bullshit anime logic anyway, so you just... Who fucking knows what's going on? I'm assuming both characters are like 10,000 years old and boys, even though they don't look like boys.
Let's not go down that topic of discussion. I know where it ends and I don't like it.
Because it'd be better if they were boys.
But you're a 30-year-old boy.
Hee hee.
Is that not anime logic enough for you?
Tee hee. Yeah. But are they 10,000 years old?
No, but isn't 30 enough for it to be awkward?
Well, it's more about what they look like, you know.
I mean, you're pretty young for your age. You're an anime protagonist, basically.
Well, young for my age, even though I got like a bald head. I don't think there's like a minimum age you can be if you've got a bald head.
What do you mean, the Saitama?
True. How old is he supposed to be? Fucking, I don't even know. Like in his 20s?
Maybe.
The night watch is yours.
Or Genos.
Stay safe.
He's a robot, Isaac. I'm not sure how much you should care about age at that point. What the fuck is his explanation? He's an... Like, what does an android mean in that universe? Is his brain human? Is his head human?
I think like
Is it the rest of him
Genos,
robotic?
like based on like what's happened to him, and like he's basically not. He's just a robot. Like
Yeah, that's what I
he-
mean.
like,
Don't they call him an
he-
android?
yeah, like he has a core, like a central core, like a hard
I
drive
think,
almost.
yeah,
But like,
okay, I think androids are just like human, like robots. I think it's cyborg where you get the overlap. But why the fuck he's so human? Fuck it, anime logic. Who cares? You ready for the next line, Isaac? You want to keep holding me back? We're trying to get through this. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm a crab.
Whoosh.
Is that what the
I'm
crab
a crab.
says? Crab, crab, crab.
No, you know what he says. He says Kolokulo.
But that's like a weird noise. Like that's a weird.
Yeah, of
thing.
course. What, he's a fucking robot crab. What do you
It's
want him to
like,
say?
but it said nothing else. It's just said that.
Shut up,
Kolokulo.
Paimon's
Slept
talking.
through the entire night.
When is Paimon not talking?
That's the joke, Isaac. Thanks for keeping up.
Fucking,
It's
I'd rather
okay.
have the crab than Paimon.
I said the same thing earlier. Okay, we sent her out
I'd
to
rather
get
have
food,
crabs
and then
than
the, then
Paimon.
the fucking crab comes back with the food, and she's just standing there like a fucking idiot. I'm like, can we trade? Can the crab be the protagonist from now on? I love him. Look at him. He's a good boy. Look at this Jerry fuck. He's just like me. I think he had a bit of the coffee. Look at this. He is tweaking out.
So it's like a mechanical crab that lives in the tent, I guess. Is that his tent or its tent? Like it lives there? Where did they get the coffee?
Trying to fill in the gaps. It's just, it is completely like it doesn't even. Okay. Do you want me to fill you in?
Just tell me where the coffee came from.
You know what? I actually have the same question. That is the biggest mystery here, Isaac. I guess
Is
we'll
it
never
like-
know.
Like looking at this shot, I think like the crab is like a pet of someone who lives in the tent. And so like the coffee was there, or like someone in the
You
tent
know
made
what?
you the coffee.
You're not far off. We basically adopted him, but he might betray us. How's that
What,
for
the crab?
excitement? Yeah.
What?
But,
What, like-
I like how you assume his loyalty.
No, but it's like the crab. The logic.
The crab would betray you.
It's like the logic of like thinking someone will betray you is based on like their actions and like their behavior. But it's like the crab doesn't say anything and just stands there. So it's like, what? Where did you get the idea it will betray you?
Isaac, you missed a few cutscenes. Okay. No.
Just
okay.
shoot Paimon in the head and get it over with.
Okay, I'll punish Paimon. Your punishment is solo watch duty. There you go.
Isn't that like an anime thing where it's like punished Paimon returns or something? It's
What?
like you have to, like there's a thing that's like punished
Isaac-
something.
Maybe, but what you just said
Punish.
sounded like a fucking Smash Brawl character intro. Punish
what I
Paimon
mean.
joins the fray!
Like
What do you-
punished, like punished Snake
I-
from like, you know what I mean? From like
No,
Metal Gear Solid.
no, I am completely lost. If this is I'm clearly not part of the anime community. That's the only
So it's like a
conclusion I can draw
title.
from
It's
this.
like terrible something or like Lord something. It's like punished Paimon. She's like the edgy sort of evil version from the future.
I don't know what to tell you. This is completely new to me. But hey, you're the 30-year-old boy. You should know.
Punished Paimon.
morning,
You're older than
Traveler
me. You're
Paimon.
fucking 32, aren't you, bitch?
Yeah, but
Quick
I'm the
question.
man.
Do you feel off at all?
There's the fucking green Skype profile goblin or whatever the fuck.
And, listen, I've been looking for my boy for years. Now I can't find him again.
Yeah.
Why do you have to keep fucking twisting the knife like that? It's completely unnecessary. I want my goblin boy back, okay? Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all? I'm a little dizzy.
Me too. The farther in we
I like
go,
your
the
clown
closer
shoes.
we get to the
This is
source
most
of the
Kingdom
ley
Hearts
line
shit I've
effluence.
seen in a while. Or
We'll
Sonic
be
the
heading
Hedgehog.
out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
So we'll just get
Is there
dizzier and
something
dizzier.
we can do?
Paimon, you're useless. Why? You're just gonna make me do it. Don't fucking talk on my behalf. Jesus
Extinguish
Christ.
our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame.
Let's use Paimon to extinguish the fire. Just fucking slam her head in there and rub it until it's gone.
Also, Retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
See, I'm pretty sure so-called devices is just these fucking instances.
Paimon will take care of the fire.
I'll retrieve the pest-repelling devices.
Let's meet back here later.
We got some really advanced hippie technology here, apparently. Okay. Help me out. Where the fuck is this technology? Isaac, do you see any technology? I see a glowing flower.
I see a giant mechanical crab. That's technology.
Oh, he's the pest repellent? How come Paimon's still there? Ah, got him! Zing! Woo-hoo. Finger guns. God, are you fucking kidding me? Get up the incline! They need to fix some of that coding so I actually grapple onto shit. I don't understand, but was it the incense? Why isn't it highlighted? And what the fuck is Paimon doing then? It is. Oh my fucking god. You're doing it. Look, Paimon, let me do your job for you.
No, my sword.
There. You fucking... Jesus. Actually, no. Explain yourself. Paimon?
All right. Now that the fire's out, we just need to pack up the cooking pot.
Where are we gonna fucking... Actually, how the fuck did we get the tent here? This
Whose
man's got
tent
some
is it?
huge... This guy's. Yeah. That's a big toga he's got. Apparently it's bigger on the inside. Okay. No!
This guy is in
All right.
the guy you were controlling,
It's
or
about
the guy you're
time to
looking
head
at with the ears?
As we go further
Mr.
in,
Ears.
we may encounter more
Mr.
berserk
Ears.
machines.
Because I'm not really paying attention.
You just skipped the berserk part. I get it, Isaac. I'm not interesting enough.
The effects of the ley
No,
lines will
just
also
people
increase.
talking to me. So.
If you're struggling,
Got a reply.
be wise to avoid conflict.
Gotta go fast.
More trouble with the ladies?
Do you remember the
Who?
Polish, Lithuanian, Russian?
Oh my fucking god. You're juggling too many women. Miss Russian. Miss Russia.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking, why didn't you say that? Like, we've been using that term for ages, and now you're just fucking throwing every fucking vaguely Eastern European country you can think of at me? Okay, thanks.
It's more like that's how she describes herself, so I'm just trying to be accurate.
Okay, but that doesn't help me, because I don't know that.
No.
Anyway.
But then it's like, she's not even Russian, she just speaks Russian. She's
I
like, not
know,
Russian at all.
but, like, this is the term we agreed on.
Yeah.
I like how we named her as if she's a fucking pageant winner. Here she is, Miss Russia.
She could probably win a few pageants.
I get it, okay? You're dating supermodels, living the high life, dating 30 women at once,
Nah, not
while
that many.
being a bald 30-year-old boy.
Like thinking 10,000-year-old anime boys are hot. Oh yeah.
Can't you just start your own K-pop band? So fucking everybody looks like you, but you do like
I'll do-
all the dances and got the same energy, you got the same fucking dynamic as a fucking K-pop
wanna do, like,
band.
Like a K-pop band, but like it's like typical like guys and whatever, but like they're all bald.
Wait, repeat
Just
that?
to like a K-pop band, like boy band, but like they're all bald.
Just a bunch of Saitamas everywhere. Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Fuck, I'm gonna sound so racist. How do you tell them apart?
Ooh. It's like you're gonna get banned off YouTube.
And if, yeah, I've got so much to lose. I really shouldn't be joking around like this.
Yeah, true. Well, if I said to you like, here's a group of 30 Chinese guys and like Jackie Chan's in there, like you could easily pick him out.
Jackie Chan's got like a really recognizable face, though.
No, but that's just because you've seen his face so much.
Yeah, maybe.
So it's like, obviously, if there's someone you've never seen before.
But it's like, I know this shit is a meme, but I generally wonder if, it could be simply like who you grow up with as opposed to your actual race. But I wonder if your race has something to do with what sort of features you find distinguishing between people. Because it's just white people who said that they can't like tell certain races apart. Like it goes in every direction, but I don't know.
Yeah, like you see these photos of like 20 like 17-year-old blonde women, like in
And
those
they all look the same.
like sororities and shit, and it's like they're all the same.
I think, like, unironically, every time I go to get my niece, I'm like, I can't tell her apart. Like, my own niece among all these blonde
that's like
kids.
that's more like your. I think that's more your problem. You know what I mean?
Like, to
Like,
be
it sounds
fair, I'm not wearing glasses, but like,
Mm.
but also, fuck you. Like, first of all, like, kids tend to look similar. Like, they don't have
Yeah,
proper
like
distinguishing
babies.
feature when they. Yeah, exactly. Like, old babies almost look exactly the same.
But it's funny,
I
if you
like-
saw me and my older brother, we have like the same face, but like
Like-
different hair and stuff.
Like, there's certain photos, or I remember certain times in the past where, like, I looked at my niece and just go, "What? Did you look exactly like my brother used to? That's weird." Like, I just have like this fucking weird flashback where I'm like, "Wait, am I talking to my 5-year-old brother now?"
Paimon is dead. Hooray!
She's about to be. But we need to avoid conflict. Wait, I like how we end up talking about how all races look the same when we're trying to talk about Miss Russia. Are we done?
Yeah, there's nothing. Just chatting with him.
Okay.
Try to conserve as much energy as possible.
But then I wonder,
until
like,
we reach the source of the
recognition about
contamination.
like your own, like looking at yourself. So it's like if you're like white and like because you're looking in the mirror and your own reflection and your family's white and da, da, da. So it's like formative years, you're more likely to sort of attach to people that look like your family and like your own reflection, right?
Yeah,
so, like,
because these are the people that you need to distinguish from each other. These are the features that you log.
And if it's like formative, if things are like way more formative in like early years, then it's like you pretty much always end up
You're just doomed to be a racist when you're older.
not racist, but like sort of like you might be biased or, but like you can get like
I say that with a joke, but like I fucking said this. Like people are just unironically seem to end up as racist when they get older. Like I can't tell if they just like if they've always been racist and they just stopped giving a fuck, or if people like seriously just like gradually become more racist because like they say the wildest shit.
But I think it becomes more about like it's not so much the race. It's like it's because still race is usually linked to culture and country and like upbringing and stuff. So if, for example, you're in England and like you're white and you don't like Indian people, like you might not like the Indian people from England, but then generally in England, Indian people sort of there's like, well, not just Indian people, but loads of different cultures kind of have certain places they're all sort of, you know, like Chinatown and certain areas which get more populated of a certain race and things.
Don't they call them conclaves?
Kind of. But then it's like the culture, because it's like the culture of that area is its own thing, but then it happens that loads of a race of a single thing is there as well. So the culture and the race become like intermingled.
Sure. Where are we going with this?
Well, so thinking people that are like older are racist, it might be that like they get more disliking of like current or new cultures or new ways people behave, and those ways might be linked to a larger number of a certain race in that culture. Like in England, I think there's a huge percentage of the black people in England are in London, and people from in London are different, and there's different areas of London which are different, and people culture in London is different than everywhere else. So people might like someone who lives in London think, oh, I don't like black people, but then they might have only been exposed to like culture, like people's behavior of black people from London, and it's more common in a certain way or blah blah blah.
Do you mean the same way that African Americans and straight up Africans are wildly different, and therefore they might be? You're implying that people are racist towards the culture, technically.
It's like, yeah, like when I say culture, I mean like behavior and way of thinking and sort of that sort of thing.
Yeah, but I don't know what that has to do with the people becoming more racist as they're older, because it seems like they're just willing to accept like biases towards other races like arbitrarily. It seems like the level of critical thinking just goes down, so they just like accept whatever is told to them. As like that feels consistent with how, for example, a lot of older people seem to fall into these weird rabbit holes with like conspiracy theories and shit like that too. There's like there's like this weird like bell curve thing going on where people who believe in conspiracy theories are like people who are like really young, and then people like drop out of it in their 30s, and then like into their 40s and 50s if they didn't like basically the generation that didn't properly grow up with the internet is like again susceptible to random information on the internet.
But then, if you're older, it's probably more of a common thing that it's like you like you want things to be the way they used to.
Yeah, sure.
And so that kind of link of like the problems of today are a result of something. So like they find something to like attach to like the own problems they're having and things they don't like about modern times.
There is also the trend of the older that you get, the more likely you are to be conservative, which is weird to me, but I guess that'll happen to me too.
Well, because probably because it's like as you're older, you're less equipped to like deal with change. So if you're more like conservative, you want things to stay the same because it's easier for you to manage and like live and like understand and be secure. Because then you become more like security minded.
I understand that as an explanation and as a statistic. I can't imagine my mentality around this shit changing in that direction though, since I've always been concerned with what works and what doesn't, like whether or not it's I think most people would say that it's just that they lean in certain directions by default. I don't lean in any direction until I have information.
Yeah.
So like that's why I have trouble associating with some of this shit.
And I wonder if there's a difference between like old people that have families versus not. So like say you're 80 but you have like loads of kids and grandkids and shit. But then say you're 80 and you have nobody. Like would you be more conservative because you don't care about like your kids having a better, like say they want to make changes to the country and it'll make lives better for younger people, and like you have grandkids and all this stuff, so you care about them having better lives. But then if you're older, you're like, I don't give a shit about everyone else. I'm fine. I have money and I've saved up in my own house, and so like just the things that benefit me because I don't have anyone to think about.
Are you asking me if I think that one of those two fuels racism more than the other?
Well, so I'm just saying, like, does one of those make someone more conservative or not?
It's like I honestly don't know. Like conservative values are often associated with family values, although I don't know why liberals don't. Why the assumption would be that liberals don't care about family. But I also associate conservatives with I've got my money, you need to pick yourself up by your bootstraps, so I don't fucking know, maybe. And people tend to be more hardened when they don't have a family, so I don't know.
Because I think, but also there might be like the conservative notion of like, I have my money, you work for yours. Because if you're old, you're not
like the
bringing money in anymore. So you know what I mean? You might have fixed money. So you want to keep it. You don't want to like lose more of it if you've got like a fixed pension or savings, or you're not working anymore. So your money only goes down, basically.
And therefore you're more conservative? I don't understand.
In a sense of like, say your money only goes down, you're not earning, but you have a lot of money to live off, right? But say they like increase like VAT or the price of train journeys and like put spending on other things that like make you have to spend more money. So because you're not benefiting from like the change in society that might mean you can earn more or have a better
Sure,
savings.
but then you might want shit to change because inflation's happening and it's fucking you over by default. So maybe there
Yeah.
should be some protectionism put in place in order to save you. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I think I should just get through this conversation so I can actually move around and fight while we do. Wow, I was one click away. They're probably gonna put me right into another cutscene.
As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Oh no! Oh jeez! Oh god! Why? Oh fuck! Oh, I have to defeat them? Silly bitches.
Time to go.
You see that, Josh? I'm sick.
Scatter!
Nasty.
Wind strike.
Oh, I hate when they separate like this.
Witness the power of Gawat. Propagate!
I feel like the combat audio is kind of loud at the moment.
As you wish.
Yep, I'm gonna turn it down. Oh wait,
Where's
that is
the
just
crab?
the combat audio. What is that? What you're after? Why is you interested in the crab? Oh god, Paimon, shut. Oh god, no.
Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
You coolie me. Is
Ooh, the crab. Coolie.
how synced the broadcast is actually. Discord, please. I wanna see my own stream.
We have to be doing things because you're just stuck on the same screen, so it's hard to. Like on my end, you've just started the cutscene with the crab.
Yeah. It just
Like,
turns
on
around.
YouTube.
Shit. I can't preview. Every time I go back to my own screen, it cancels the fucking preview.
Yeah.
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different.
They're not. They're the same plants, just more sparkly.
Leyline energies are also stronger here. This
Means
may
they're
be the
different,
place we've been
bitch.
looking for.
So if I threw some glitter at you, you're like a completely different person.
Hell yeah.
What sort of
When I go dancing, I dress up, don't I? So. I'm a different person. I have been thinking maybe I should wear glitter.
But you're gonna go full Twilight?
I want to make like I want to make my own
Bella
fucking.
Thorne? What's your plan?
I want my like shiny luchador outfit plus glitter.
We've been over this. It'd be fucking sick, but still.
I know. I need to. Because my friend's like a costume maker designer for like TV and movies and shit, so she can help me.
I was like, then you get a girlfriend with big mommy milkers with horns that charges you all the time, and then like,
Wouldn't that be like cultural appropriation? I couldn't actually do that. I don't think. Is it these like places that?
I think it'd be culturally appropriate.
Like are these clubs and stuff? Like if I was like full on luchador.
Yeah. What?
It would be like cultural appropriation.
They actually wait. They actually have rules for that.
Yeah, like very strong.
You
like before you go in, they check what you're gonna wear.
Fucking bondage ass chaps and like basically your sphincter exposed, but you can't fuck.
Like if I wore like those like I don't know. Like...
How would they know? Like okay, sorry. Let's say somebody who's like Native American shows up with a fucking headdress, and you can't really tell what the fuck. What the fuck is their plan here? Harass them until they leave, even though they're actually like.
Well, no, they don't let you in.
Really?
So if I'm like white and I come in with like some sort of.
Yeah, but like the point is that they actually are Native American, so they should be. But how do they know? That's my point. Like if they just look white enough, it's like oh, you have to leave. Like people's ethnicities aren't necessarily immediately apparent. Is my point. So
yeah, well, that's like they've That's their discretion.
Okay,
That's like every club is like
fine.
our
But I was
discretion.
like, show up as a luchador anyway, and then when they talk to you, it's like, hey, I don't think you can wear that. You just go, don't ask la biblioteca.
Start talking like a fucking LA, you know, like those fucking gangsters. Like,
no.
hey, buddy.
No, like,
like-
okay.
Like what were like the cholos, the like LA cholos.
I don't know who that is, but hey, that's
Come
your
on, you
culture, not mine.
Like, surely you played San Andreas,
Sure.
and you know there's like Mexican gangs
I
and
don't.
shit.
I don't remember shit from that game. All I remember was. Like,
Let me get a Key and Peele video and show you.
Okay, Cholo.
Ready
I'm gonna get through
yourselves.
this shit
We're
in the
going in.
We're going in. Yeah. He even talks like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Look, just watch this and you'll understand.
Don't you understand?
But
Really,
then that's
I'm
true.
gonna-
Like, if you
I'm
watch
gonna
Key and Peele,
interrupt my-
because they're both like biracial.
Yeah.
They do loads of like cult, like they dress up as Mexican and every other race basically, but like
Yeah.
no one gives a shit because they can
Because
kind
half
of pull it off.
Because being half black, half white is basically the same as being Mexican.
Visually, maybe. Depending on,
I like how you have like a pause of consideration while like. Please
depends
don't
on
tell
like
me
what
that's where you're going.
type of white. Like if you're like Spanish white,
White?
like if you're like Spanish.
The race. That's kind. What do you mean?
No, but if, like so say you're like Brazilian black and then like Spanish white, and you have a kid, they could look very Mexican. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. It sounds like you're picking colors for wallpaper when you say shit like Brazilian black. Like what exactly?
Because you know, like so Brazilian was like colonized and slavery and things, so that like there's very dark people in Brazil that aren't black, but like typical features of like African.
Wait, is that because of the Aztecian and Peruvian heritage?
Kind of, but then also because it's like very hot there in the sun, so it's like dark tans and things. And
Oh my!
so yeah, it's like
Sorry, like yeah, I'm sure what you said was way more interesting, but you need to look at my screen and realize how fucking infuriated I am by the fact that the crit rate is over 100%, thereby wasting stats.
so every hit.
Yeah, you should technically be double critting on some hits, but like, but you only increase the damage by 91% instead of double. So it's like I'm double annoyed here. This ratio is just.
Like how? Why does it let you? What like? Does it say anything about what happens when you go over 100% crit?
No, but I know what happens when you go 100% crit.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, like Warframe handles this shit pretty well. Whereas, like, okay, if you go over 100% on any of these things, you basically do the multiplier one more time, as it should be.
So like instead of 100%, it becomes like 115%.
Oh my fucking god! But look at this talent. Tighnari's charge attack crit rate is increased by 15%. That's gonna be useful.
Surely, like, has no one posted? Like, is there nothing online that says how
no.
crit works?
Yeah. But like Mihoyo, I feel sort of like Mihoyo does this shit to fuck with me. Every time they give like a trial character, the stat distribution is just absolute ape shit that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then you increase the ulti damage through this artifact set, even though all his damage comes from the charge attacks. It's like the fucking trial kit like drives me insane. That's why I'm here in the first place, because I know they're gonna do some stupid shit that'll annoy me arbitrarily. That was worth it.
Like,
I'm so mad.
Is it hard to get to 100% crit?
Yeah, it actually is.
So you've just gone like insane min-max with it.
They did. Well, actually, they.
Because like in an
They
old MMO
did-
I played,
they did the
it was
opposite.
like, it's like it was really hard to get like
No, my sword.
Go on.
Wind strider.
like insane amount of recharge, so you could have like permanent uptime on a ability. But like people would all do
yeah.
it, but like you could go over 100%, but like barely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they didn't even build that logic into
it's
the
the
game.
sort of shit that I do, but fucking, it doesn't have a utility, really.
Yeah.
What is this?
But do you just like wipe out everything? Because you're like critting every hit.
It's just this character, Isaac. I got other stat distribution than the others. Okay. I've never seen a machine like this before. I don't feel too well.
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device.
Like, how do you know you don't
it's
feel too well?
extracting
Like, you
energy
don't
from the ley lines without end.
feel anything.
Because I ate too much, so I feel sick now, Isaac.
Ley lines. I know those.
Yeah. It's the thing that goes between my balls and my asshole. That's the ley line.
No, we've got them in England.
World would do
Ley
this
lines.
without considering
Magic.
the consequences.
Like
The
in
ley lines won't be
You
able to
fucking
repair
wizards.
themselves if their flow
What's
is
that
perpetually
show?
disrupted like this.
Harry Potter.
No.
Little Witch Academia.
Yeah.
Isaac, you do realize that this is an age-old concept and they didn't come
No.
up with it. Okay.
No, but like, I know, yeah, ley lines are fucking pagan shit.
How
probably
dare
not.
you, Isaac?
I wonder if the ley lines are like, I wonder how old they are.
Oh, wait, speaking of old and racist,
Yeah. Ley lines.
and pagan shit and racist, yeah, and ley lines.
Mm.
Like, one thing that my dad mentioned to me that I find fucking hilarious is that, like, back in the day when we were more like racially segregated, they just saw like a black guy out in the street and they like didn't have a word for it. They couldn't come up with the words. They just looked at him and like they didn't know what to say. So it's like, look, Mom, Dad, it's a heretic. That's the best word they, exactly. That's the best word they could come up with. It's like that. What, I would make such a double take if I heard that. Like, wait, what? What the fuck?
So
are you
like,
talking
how old were
about?
they?
I don't know. I
But
don't
like, so
remember
they'd
the
never
age.
seen like a black person before.
Exactly. I was like, that's the reaction. It's just
That's
so
strange.
fucking
It's like,
stupid.
but like heretic is like not a word that like kids usually say.
I think it was technically heathen, but
That's
still.
even more like, you know, like. But is that a common thing in Norway? Like, how if I said
Apparently, it's
like,
more common than black or African or
Yeah.
like colored person, because this was his go-to phrase. Christ. But
I see where
yeah,
you
like-
get your
what? My racism? Where are you going with this? Okay.
like father, like son.
I met my father. How dare you?
You've called me a heretic a few times, I think.
You don't believe in God. Like, what's your point? That's
True.
accurate. But are you implying that I'm calling you black by
Well, maybe.
proxy? I don't know.
That's what
Okay.
you think.
Isaac, I need to read this
Well,
out loud now because
You
you
don't
have
have
talked
to.
over
You
this
just
whole thing.
skip it.
No, who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this. They're silly billies. They're fucking with ley lines.
Terrible!
Yeah. Okay, don't have a panic attack.
Oh, let Paimon see. Oh. Paimon doesn't see controls anywhere!
Do you think if I wait here long enough, she'll pass out? I'm starting to get
Oh, you'll-
easy.
Here is
Oh,
equivalent
hope
to being
so.
directly showered in ley line energy, which
You
may
slip,
cause
right?
irreversible damage to your body.
Good thing I'm not clicking fast through this cutscene. How many stacks of radiation damage do you think I picked up?
Take Paimon and
Like,
get out
she's
of
just,
here.
like,
I'll see if I
melting
can
in the
find a way
corner.
to turn this thing off.
Oh my god, he's being an epic hero.
Paimon's skin is falling off.
Ley lines, right?
She's turning into Swiss cheese.
Paimon's eyes are boiling.
We can't leave you
Isaac,
by yourself.
please. I don't need these visuals.
Paimon's teeth are falling out.
She's going full leper.
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control
Send
unit
the
here,
robot
then
in.
there must be a trapdoor somewhere.
Yeah. fucking
The crab is
Kalula,
fixing it.
Kalu, whatever the fuck he says. There you go, Kalu.
His name is Kulo Crab. Butt crabs.
So he says the same word over and over and over, but they call him Mechanical Crab.
Yeah,
They
what
don't
you want
call
to
him
call
like Kolu or something. Like how Pikachu and Pokemon they say Pikachu, Pikachu. So, oh, it's a Pikachu.
Isaac, I like how offended. Does this look like fucking Pokemon to you?
No, but it's like what? Like, he's like a companion. It's like, oh hi, mechanical crab. Like,
So
nice name.
Do you call? I'm sorry. What the fuck did you call your bearded lizard?
Polo. No, it wasn't a bearded. It was a leopard gecko, like a small one.
Oh yeah, of course. And what did you call him?
I didn't call it a fucking leopard gecko. Oh hi, leopard gecko. Well, lizards are fucking non.
Yeah, but do you remember my favorite character in Chrono Trigger?
Isn't that like a froggy or something?
No, his name is Frog. It's just Froggy.
Oh, frog, yeah.
It's like, somebody made a parody of that I actually found to be really funny, where when Chrono meets Frog and he introduces himself as Frog, Chrono just goes, "Oh, Frog, is it? Well, you can call me Kid." Okay, Kid it is. Like, no, I was kidding. Stop. It's a funny point, and then backfired.
And
Anyway,
then it's like, if you called him Crab, okay, maybe, I wouldn't have
Maybe.
brought it up. But like,
okay.
hello, mechanical crab. That's like, it's like inherently sort of like
It's because we
treating
haven't
them.
fucking named him, Isaac. He's
But like
ours.
you said the guy with the ears like owned him.
I
his
literally
companion.
did not. I literally did.
Oh, that's what I
That's
thought
the
you said.
conclusion you drew. I had nothing to do with that.
And this is how I'm demonstrating people's typical behavior, right? They just imagine their own shit and get angry at it.
I'm confused. What the fuck are we talking about?
So what's happening is I'm trying to like
Yeah.
twist my words so it seems like I've not made a mistake.
Oh! Carry on then.
So yeah, like most people do. It's like that person never said that. It's like, yeah, but
They could have, therefore I'm right.
Yeah, they were thinking it.
That's my favorite line of logic, where it's like,
They implied it.
none of this happened. Yeah, but it could have. Oh my fucking. Yeah,
It's like,
Kalu.
but this article on Facebook said it did, so it did.
Then again, actually is my argument for the January 6th riot. Like, that could have been an uprising. They just failed at it. You know where it is. Hey, wait for us. Thank you, Parma.
Wait for us, mechanical crab.
I'm gonna stand here until consequences will never be the same.
Do you have a debuff? I don't see a debuff.
And no, I actually have a buff now. How's that for Iron?
Yeah. It's like Paimon melting in the corner gives you a buff.
Use my eyes and become more powerful than ever.
Is it sort of like a happiness buff? Like in Rimworld, where they're like, each
my
character can
happiness
have.
goes up the more Paimon
It's
takes that.
Like 8 a great meal, plus 2 like social happiness.
Paimon died recently.
Yeah.
200% extra damage.
It's like Paimon, like integrity, like 80%. Like, she's
Paimon integrity.
melting in the corner. Yeah.
My God, Isaac, you're so morbid. You're not even funny.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be
I
careful
said laughing.
and watch your step.
I do anything to watch Paimon melt.
Isaac.
Go on,
That can,
roleplay,
be
Paul, see if that's-
that can be interpreted so many ways. I hope you get arrested for every single one of them.
like Paimon boar, getting like digested.
Isaac, if Paimon melts on your tongue,
Yeah.
I'm calling the police.
Melt in like the kind of sexy way where it's like, oh,
No,
I've melted
please.
in your, I melted in your arms.
Please, not the pajama pixie.
How old is Paimon? Okay, let me Google it. Because she looks like a fucking baby. 7 years old. Okay. Yeah.
Like, honestly, she's a complete and utter mystery. Like she does all the talking. They have no explanation for her. Like that even got brought up like just before you showed up, where they're like, "Oh well, the reason that you and I, traveler, aren't affected by this is because I have an elemental vision and you can manipulate the elements." There's no fucking explanation to Paimon, and then we just move on. And I'm like, "Can we get one? Like, what the fuck isn't she dead yet?" Anyway, look, someone's here.
Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now!
Oh my God! I think we have a Mr. Freeze plotline. Except Mr. Krabs is Mr. Freeze. I need to save my husband.
People, crab, people, crab, people.
Why aren't you saying anything? Too
What's that? Is
ashamed.
that from
You see,
Simpsons crab?
he's in stasis, and the crab is bringing mechanical
Charming.
parts to save him. I think.
His body is cold.
Oh, it sounds like
It's emaciated.
his body
and
is
his eyes are
cold.
sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here?
He took a chill pill.
Isaac. Oh my fucking god! It's begun.
Almost forgot about you. Here, this is the last one.
Last what?
You need to cool down.
Chill out, boy.
What is it doing?
Skating, cause ice.
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a
This
repository
place had a
of
laboratory.
research documents if we keep going.
I see here on this chest. We should find a repository.
The
Okay.
file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
And maybe you can just skip that part. No.
It's like Discord stream quality is like 360p
Abysmal.
or
Wow.
something.
It's huge.
It's like
in
keeps
I think
changing
it literally is.
This
It's
place
like
is a
alternates,
natural
like,
hiding spot with how hidden
between.
it is.
Now it's like 480
Pipes continue further.
maybe.
Let's head
I
in.
think it should be 720.
Yeah.
And like the lowest setting was
Yes.
360, I think. But
it's like 720 but like
Did
struggling.
you find anything?
I mean, that could be because of my upload speed, but it could also just be that that one is shit.
Fuck
Did you two find anything, Isaac?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all.
So set
found a
them on
tape
fire
recording
and
used for
absorb
an
them by
experiment.
osmosis.
And based on its serial number, it's from 2
Moses
years
Jones.
ago.
Osmosis Jones.
Isn't that a cartoon?
It's a movie, yeah. With
Have you seen it?
yeah. Of
Is that
course,
any good?
duh. It's like Chris Rock and Bill Murray, so you know it is pretty good. The
So it's
villain's pretty
god-awful.
cool. And, yeah. It's like it's
Wait,
like really high quality
Chris-
2D animation, so it's like weirdly like
I-
good to watch.
I remember growing up and seeing a bunch of movies about being inside the human body and wanting to watch all of them because I was morbidly curious.
Mm.
And
It's really good. I haven't watched it in years though.
okay, well, you know what? Tonight, buddy old pal, let's see if we can find a copy.
It's like I think there was like so you got Osmosis Jones, he's like a white blood cell, and then his like buddy cop partner, he's like a like medicine pill sort of thing.
Bill Cosby.
Who is he played by? So Chris Rock and
Give me a second. I want to open the window. It's hot in here.
oh yes, the like Niles Crane. Okay, now
Fucking who?
you know Niles Crane from Frasier. Did you ever watch Frasier? You like Frasier's brother?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but that's not the actor's name, is it?
No, but you would
Okay.
know it. Like
Okay.
it's like David Hyde Pierce or something.
Okay, because the fact that I was like, wait, that can't be right. That's a guy from Frasier, isn't it? Like, that's what threw me off.
But then looking like, I didn't realize when I was
Isaac,
younger. It's
please.
like the pill. The one like his character is like completely 3D.
Oh, okay. But
Like, it's
Osmosis is
kind
2D?
2D, yeah.
Hey, it's that thing that you hate when they combine art styles.
I know, but it's like
But your memory of it is good,
didn't-
therefore it can't be
yeah.
bad.
let me about that.
I like how you just agreed without a hint of irony
But, like,
as to the
now-
accusation of inconsistency.
But it's like because I
Yeah.
couldn't notice it then. So like, but now I could probably notice.
So therefore you'll be annoyed now.
Yeah. Maybe, well, yeah.
Well, Tighnari's got something to say about this.
Tape recording?
Oh, sorry, I meant Paimon.
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape.
Visual, okay.
However, these
So
devices
it's a
are
movie.
expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Why do I need to know this?
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there. Okay, this should do it.
After inserting the tape, the projector
Kakata?
gradually begins.
Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone?
That must be Mr. Krabs. Kulilu.
There you are. Look here. This is our new home.
I gotta admit, I like this place. But I don't have a pollen allergy, so I don't know.
I, Abatsui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia.
Wow. I will have my revenge on those geeky fools.
Oh? You're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do?
You're about to conquer the world using robotic crabs.
Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs and electric currents
Mechanical
will course through them
organs?
like blood. A steel cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine.
Lofty goals, my friend.
Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place.
Okay, so you're planning on making highly advanced robots in a fucking cave with nice foliage. Am I the only one who sees the problem here?
When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a
He said
boring
it!
machine,
He said the
but a
phrase!
truly living being.
Oh my god.
Look at this sussy buck, he's even got the one eye. I should have known.
So is that the name of the crab?
Among Us.
Oh, Kakata.
I guess. But he will henceforth be known as Among Us.
It's fine.
Kala
You
kala
will
kuta kuta
understand.
kuta way yo
One
way
day,
yo.
you will understand me.
August.
Oh, you like this, Isaac?
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
A Batui? Bad
I remember
research.
now. I had a junior
Paimon is
researcher named
melting?
Abatui. He was expelled from
Oh,
the
no.
Academia for
Save me.
researching mechanical life forms.
What a fool.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? Well, what's wrong?
I'm not.
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
Yeah, he's a 3,000-year-old boy, just like we said.
He is, but academic
immortals.
progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Ah, so he is younger.
Oh.
Of course,
Oh.
age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display.
What's that got to do with anything?
It's pretty hot.
That isn't important. Let's go and see
Oh,
if
so you
we
like
can
being an
find other
animal
tape
on display?
recordings.
So him being an animal on display.
Oh. I just imagine you being taken into the bedroom and it's like a fucking zoo in there.
Rather watch
You're
Paimon
just
get mauled by a
just
lion.
fenced off into the corner and like, I guess this is my life now. Let's see if we can't find another tape, Isaac. How does that sound?
Give Paimon to Harambe.
I'm sorry.
Pulverized.
what? Give her to Harambe? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you know the gorilla that got shot in the zoo.
Isaac. Yes. Why bring up bad memories?
Give
Dicks
that
out,
Paimon,
okay? Dicks out.
and then Paimon can get her face smashed to pieces.
But Harambe's
Hooray.
dead, Isaac. You're aware of this, right? What?
know.
If anything, you'd bury her with.
But then he wouldn't be dead if
if
Paimon was
didn't
like given But instead of the kid, it was Paimon.
Oh, because you're gonna travel back in time, throw Paimon down there, and then nobody has
Yeah.
sympathy enough to try and headshot Harambe.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Look, Paimon found another date.
Date is written on it. Let Paimon see.
Somebody filmed their date?
It's from a half a year ago.
Hey, Isaac, can you do that? I want to see how the ones with Miss Russia goes.
That's quite the time gap.
Shut up.
I wonder what happened in between.
Shut up. You mug.
I want to see your smooth moves. Okay?
I just like, oi, love. Get in the wheelbarrow.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational
Those
error.
aren't smooth moves. Those are slippery moves.
We've got smooth dance moves, but not smooth, like, pickup lines.
Really? You don't just like give them the finger guns and go, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ass, bada bing, bada boom, bag. Hey, pa, 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 pa.
And just like, hey, I'm tall and, you know, kind of,
That works for me.
yeah. I'm tall and I'll do anything, so, yeah.
It's like, I just imagine walking up to a woman, you don't say anything, you just stand up straight and like look down at her. It's like, yeah, so this doing anything for
It's like, hello down there.
How's the weather down there? with an unnecessarily booming voice like that too. That's so stupid.
Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters?
Cooling.
All right, there you go.
Parameters.
Water entered
Who
the
needs them?
chela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion.
Okay. Hey Isaac, isn't this annoying you? How the crab hasn't said Carcotta once, but that's his name. How does that make you feel?
Look at me, talking to you like
Betrayed.
this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order?
Oh yeah, Tighnari, the fox boy, just the way you like him. He seems racist towards robots, so I think part of his character development this episode is that he'll no longer be racist. Just so you know.
Be more careful next time.
Fucking
We're
crap.
tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare.
Oh shit, that's right. He might remain crabbist though.
I'm glad. Carcotta, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk.
Wouldn't that be awful?
Aren't the bunch at the academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other. Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you probably wouldn't even notice if I died.
I think that's just
Never
what
mind.
happened.
I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
Again, why are you doing all of this in the fucking cave?
After Abatui left the academia, everyone lost contact.
Escape
with him.
Paimon. Escape Paimon. Thought she wouldn't find him here. But
Oh
you
yeah,
brought her back.
she's the scourge of the Seven Kingdoms.
I thought he was so
why she was
despondent that he
drowning
gave
in
up
a
on
lake at the
researching
start of the game.
mechanical life forms.
I should have left
Instead,
her.
he had holed up here and
Yeah,
performed his experiments.
I'm pissed you didn't leave her there.
Oh god, this game would be so much better. Wait, can I? No, I guess I don't have the option to just leave her there. Damn it!
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Carcotta's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Mention something about power. Ah yes, power corrupts. That's where he got it from.
Let's keep looking around.
That's what the machine is. It's trying to drain ley line power. Obviously. But we need another fucking video.
Lay her line in a minute.
I'm about to lay some pipes up in this
Following the
bitch.
serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The
Right here?
writing is sloppy. Perhaps his
It's
state of
recording
mind had
should
changed.
be. Get me.
Mm.
Would Paimon be better or worse in a British accent? It'd be like Tracer.
I think my appreciation for her would like go up by like a flat 50% just from being a chimney sweep.
But like she
Like-
didn't
Like
Like,
whatever.
if she used all the lingo and
If
stuff?
she has like 1% appeal now, she would be at 51% appeal just by being a chimney. Oh, mate, watch out for the old crab. He'll wreck your new one. In it, mate. He'll Batista bomb your gran.
Then.
What, you wouldn't appreciate that? You wouldn't prefer it? Don't have a thing for chimney sweeps. Imagine
Really,
dating one.
I've never met one.
Hey, baby, you want to sweep my chimney?
There's also an
Wouldn't it be like
undated
me
tape
sweeping
in
her
the wrong
chimney?
Spot.
Isn't that more?
No,
Seem
that's her
like
job.
Abatsui put it there.
I guess I could swap it up.
It'd be like, but it's like going in. So like, what's the her sweeping?
Should
Like,
grab a pipe cleaner, shove it down your.
it's like peg me.
No, there's always sounding. That's the one how the chimney you got there.
Well, I guess it looks like a chimney. Okay.
And
Sweep
smoke
it there.
starts pouring out. I think you got a problem.
But it's like if the dick is the chimney, are the balls,
shit,
are
my
the balls like
prostate's
the
on
sort of
fire. Sorry,
like,
what?
are the balls like the fireplace if the dick is the chimney?
I mean, where there's a will, there's a way.
So maybe she's just like licking the balls. Is that sweeping the chimney? No.
the Alabama chimney sweep, or like,
Well, you gotta
coming
like
up with
cleaning-
a new sexual move.
Like cleaning out the chimney. So isn't it just like a blowjob almost?
Hey,
'Cause
I'm
you
not
like
the inventor of the Alabama chimney sweep, okay? This is up to you. This is your
Think about
legacy we're trying to set in stone here.
Alabama chimney sweep.
I am Googling this.
Yeah, why not?
Dude, putting Alabama in front of anything turns it into a sexual maneuver, and I find it hilarious.
With Alabama.
And it's always the fucking worst shit as well. Like Google actually do not Google Alabama mudslide.
Alabama mudslide.
Anyway, there's undated tape in the wrong spot. It doesn't seem like
Oh,
Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with
I don't want
sorting.
a mudslide.
You sure about that?
It's hard to
Hell no.
say.
Or
These
hell
are the
yes,
last
I'm
two
sure I
tape
don't want it.
recordings. Let's watch them.
Hell yes, I don't want it.
I think Dave lied to us.
Yeah, it feels like it.
What did he actually say?
What has he said?
No, what did you say earlier?
He said it'd be here.
Maybe
at
around
some
half
time.
nine.
Karkata,
Yeah.
I was just thinking about
Oh,
something.
his 9:30, I guess, is the
Today
same as
might
yours, right?
become a
So
special day.
Oh yeah.
he's half an hour late. Oh my god. Becca.
Well, that just means more Paimon for the two of us. Today might become a special day,
In my
Isaac.
recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts.
How is that?
When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts.
Wait, but he's not doing that. He's finding parts for Abatui.
That is a very
Ratatouille.
dangerous thing. And today, I did
Which one's the
something
rat?
even more dangerous.
Fucking rat.
I've officially activated the third generation ley line extractor.
Can you say the
ley
C
lines will
word on
serve as
YouTube?
our power source from now on.
No. I might have said it by accident, though.
Surely you can.
Surely you can't. I
You
need to be
can.
careful with how I say can't. That's just
think you can say it
Australian
on
for the C
Twitch.
word. Huh?
You think you can say it on Twitch as long as you're not saying it at somebody?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's try it. I'll say
Do
it
I
and
look
see
like
if
a
you get banned.
YouTube executive? Do I sound like Susan Wojcicki to you?
Let's try it out. I'll
Conducting
say it.
research on
and If you get
mechanical life
banned,
forms
see what happens.
requires a large amount of
Okay.
power. Even
Can't.
if I scrimpted and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long.
FBI.
They're kicking down the door right now.
I'm also getting tired, Karkata.
Oh no, he's dying.
Don't know
Isaac.
what's driving me to continue with this research anymore.
Don't you feel sad now?
They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living,
A real
breathing,
boy.
and talking being.
I want to give you Pinocchio syndrome.
I'm not
Real
talking
boy.
about
Who's a
anything
good boy?
cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me.
Oh no, I'm so
All you can
alone.
do is execute limited responses based on preset commands
Sound
or
like he's joking.
keywords.
It's like, you're describing the average American voter.
I've got to dry through it. I think he's got to dry through it, but it's raining. Or is it a film grain?
It's a film grain, Isaac.
Oh, fucking hell.
Karkata, I wish you could speak to me.
I
even
can't
just
believe you don't
once.
respect their artistic choices. Cool.
Yes,
Fucking
you
disgusting.
cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either.
No.
It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice.
As much as I would love to kill myself, I have to keep going. Quietly inserts the next tape. Okay. Is
If I
it?
place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus,
It's a machine. It doesn't have a thalamus.
of course
It's
my
a crap, though.
decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses?
Fucking idiot.
Karkata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak.
It's the crab stealing his energy.
Why is it strange that you feel weak if you skip the fucking life necessary medication?
Has he got like radiation poisoning?
He fucking
Is that-
deserves radiation poisoning. What the fuck is he?
Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor.
It's going critical.
Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control.
Oh
Right.
no.
I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger.
Why are you blaming this on
My
him? This is your
research-
fault.
Was there any point to it at all?
It's a fucking idiot. What is this narrative? I can't believe this crab is an evil machine because I fucked up my own situation by giving up medicine. It's all the crab's fault. Stupid crab, make him look better.
I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
What, he faded out? Like, I can't imagine somebody watching this and shedding a tear. Unless it's for comedic effect.
I see. So the ley line effluence was
See, they're
an
not crying.
accident.
And Tanner's just like, yes, I see.
After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and
Wow.
continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
This man has no sympathy for his junior.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because
Because he's smart.
Karkata is different from the other machines.
Don't start.
Structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for independent thought. To Abatui, only a machine with these features could be considered a
Abatui.
mechanical life form. Perhaps
the fuck are you-
only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research.
Little Witch
But if he
Academia.
had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental product,
Yes,
he
that
would have
academia.
noticed.
My little ley line academia. Excuse me.
Karkata can't speak.
Hmm.
And yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does
Calcutta.
that mean?
By the way, this music Sounds like the music in The Sims.
Copyright infringement.
You'll see in a bit.
Cease and
But
desist.
before that, we have a more urgent task at hand.
Do we?
First, let's find the control unit for the ley
Killing
line
Paimon
extractor
now.
and shut it down.
It's been urgent since day one.
Paimon's like shoot her and it's like nothing happens. So it's like, why is it?
Yeah,
not working?
exactly. Like, I need to find her version of Mount Doom and throw her in it.
Yeah.
That's what my quest has been all about.
What is your quest, young adventurer? To kill my companion.
What a noble quest! I shall of course assist you. Wait. Shit, should I have gone the other way? Motherfucker. Can't believe they fooled me like that.
More of this transparent
They're teasing me.
flooring. It feels like a maze.
It feels amazing.
Baby. Ooh, magical walkway.
Whee.
I hope Paimon falls off. I mean, her.
She floats. How could she?
Oh, God. It's
It's a bigger issue for me. I'm gravitationally impaired.
Oh no, I'm gravitationally impaired.
You gravitationalist.
Return to monkey.
Uh-oh. We're getting bubbled.
Shit. Do you know
Whip
what
it.
bubbling is?
I'm not bubbly enough. What? I need to go.
Below
What
us
is?
is the final room.
Do you know what bubbling
The
is?
control unit is likely in there.
The way I
Is that a
see
sexual
it,
term?
It's something from 4chan related to like porn.
No, I'm not familiar.
So what you do?
No.
No, so you have an image of someone in like clothes, right?
Uh-huh. Oh, wait. No, I do know this term.
Yeah.
By royal.
And you like
To make
overlay.
the unsexy sexy. It's like a
Yeah, so
superpower.
you only see the like exposed skin, so the other bits are hidden. So it
Sure.
kind of looks like they're naked.
Yeah, exactly. See, I know what it is.
Wind strategy.
Why are you trying to fool me, Isaac?
Fucking weird.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
You see that? I'm fucking amazing.
Just suddenly went.
I ducked under it.
What's the word? Rigid.
Yeah, that's the word I'd use. If there's one word I'd use to describe me, it's rigid.
Everything. Can't see?
I was describing the snake thing.
Keep up.
The snake thing is rigid?
Well, no, look, it went rigid and then hit the floor and spun around.
No rest.
Rest
Get
was
smacked.
rigid. Leave your friends
Yay, I
behind.
smacked him. Oh, shit.
This should be the
Smack you in
control
a
unit.
minute.
Yeah, well, how fucking dare you threaten me with a good time? This should be the control unit.
Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor
your
should
mama.
also shut
They
down.
got the Kokiri Emerald. Did you ever play Ocarina of Time? Oh, you played Wind Waker.
Ocarina of Time, I don't think. Was it on Wii U emulator? Was it like, was there a Wii U version?
Without an external force damaging the ley
I
lines,
can add the
they should
emulator,
start
so I
to
don't know.
slowly repair
I don't think
themselves.
I've played it.
They made a remastered version
Oh.
for GameCube, and you could probably get it as a
Wasn't there a 3DS version?
Majora's Mask. I don't think there was a Ocarina of Time version. I could be
Sure
wrong.
was.
Okay. Well, you're the man with Google plan.
Yeah, there was 3DS Ocarina of Time. I think I
Oh, but
played it, but I
bet
didn't finish
you
it.
two are more worried about Carcata.
Huh.
Let's head back.
Why the fuck can I not remember there being an Ocarina of Time version? Like, I just remember everybody caring about the Majora's Mask version. Nobody gave a shit about the Ocarina of Time version.
I think it's well,
But I say
Ocarina of Time. Everyone's played it, but like not everyone's played Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask is actually a really cool game and concept. Okay, I'm sorry.
I like moons that fall out of the sky.
Yeah,
weirdo.
because you can sympathize.
Like when I was fat, I would fall over.
Exactly. It's like you two would probably incinerate falling through orbit.
Yeah.
God damn it. That is such a cruel joke. Oh, we need to return to the lab, Isaac. They have a chest. Be my chest, made of real gorilla vest. Remember that from The Simpsons?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do, huh?
Keep up.
I'm gonna Google it.
I'm lost. Where the fuck am I? Wait.
See my vest? Oh yeah.
So you do remember? Right. I know. Was there like anything over here I might have missed? Or is this just where I fucking came from? Anyway, Isaac, talk more about vests while I waste our time.
Does Mr. Burns wear a vest normally?
I don't think he did. But he would wear one if it meant killing an animal.
Yeah. He wears a suit, but he doesn't wear like a waistcoat.
For some reason, I can't remember his exact apparel. What can I
Just
say?
like a
I guess I'm not
blue
much of
suit and
a...
tie.
I guess so. What was Mr. Smithers gay, Isaac?
Was he? Yes. He is
Oh my
gay.
god, did I just spoil it for you?
Oh my god.
I didn't realize he was gay. Wait, was that Dave?
No, it's me.
Oh.
With a picture of Mr. Burns.
Are you trying to seduce me? Was a girl here? What are you trying to achieve, Isaac?
See my vest. I'm actually watching that now.
See my vest, see my vest. It was catchy. Because it stole the song.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember being so surprised that I enjoyed Beauty and the Beast.
What, the new one?
No, of course not. But like, I watched the cartoon version pretty late in my life cycle.
Yeah. Life cycle. You're not going to come back after you die.
That's why I started laughing.
I hate to break it to you, there's no such thing as reincarnation.
But what about the things Mr. Goldman said? He needs to maintain the life cycle. Have you seen that shit? Or am I making a reference you're not understanding?
I don't know. I think so.
Google protect the life cycle and add Goldman if you want the extra shit. It's just one of the best voice actors in gaming, period. Oh my god.
Monorail.
Karkata can't bring him back, and now he's crying. He cannot repair Human. Human's still dead, Isaac. Can you believe it?
That was Dave. Dave can't join anymore.
Oh no.
So,
Dave's not free
Karkata has
anymore
been
till
collecting
next
parts
week.
because it thinks
Uh.
doing so will fix its owner?
Yes. Isaac, you need to pay attention. This is very emotional right now. Robot sad.
Trying to find the thing where someone talks about life cycle.
Yeah, Goldman.
Karkata is unable to understand the
Just-
concept of death.
Goldman.
However, it probably remembers when Abatui
Piping of
replaced
the
its
dead.
parts when it malfunctioned,
Uh-huh.
and
House
how
of the
that
Dead.
restored it
House
to
of
an
the Dead, I think, yeah.
operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Protect the life cycle.
Yeah, he's got like intermittent Kermit syndrome. It's like every now and then he becomes Jordan Peterson.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of
Protect the
wanting to
life
repair
cycle.
Abatui.
It's almost like they needed to like speed up his dialogue, but like they did it like on a few words or something. You know what I mean?
It's
But they just
fucking-
like, yeah. I don't know.
It's fucking good though, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, you're not allowed to say in it. Only British people can say in it. That's cultural appropriation.
In it. It's cultural
You naughty-
appropriation in it.
You fucking naughty bastard.
How dare you? Don't you Norgy me?
Men are trash.
Man, I trash.
Norgy.
But Isaac, Crab tries to repair Human. How are you not sad? Human still dead. What if you were Crab, Isaac? What now?
No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Oh, look at this amazing upskirt action, though. Woohoo! Ooh, this is too hot for YouTube.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tighnari says you're awesome!
It's not responding.
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts.
As you can tell.
It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while.
Have their moment. I just realized there's like dew on the leaves. Isaac, look at it. Look at the pretty dew.
Disgusting.
Before you lies a non-operational Karkata and a lifeless Abatui. No! I don't know about you, but that makes me big sad. You hear me? Big sad.
The ley line extractor has ceased operations.
Sure has.
Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest.
What has affluence got to do with this?
Moving on,
I'm affluent.
those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for
What's with the heavy
symptomatic
breathing?
individuals to find Kale.
Got that, but his research.
According to the academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
Yikes.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But you will. What the fuck?
Listen, the traveler hasn't rested very well, right?
Sure I have.
Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident
Let
has
me
been
big
resolved,
smart.
and then get some sleep.
I can
We
study
can
the
discuss
papers.
matters tomorrow.
How come I can't build my own army of robots? I can do that in Genshin.
True.
And then dress them all up as
that's what you're
ninjas.
playing, isn't it?
Oh,
Kenshi
and
Impact.
don't talk about Abatui. The
Dude,
fewer that know
that'd be
about mechanical
amazing.
life form research, the better.
Kenshi with story.
Wait, which of them are you saying has a story?
Wait, I forgot. Yeah, Paimon doesn't count as a story, really.
Comes as a detriment.
Alright.
Like, just seems like Genshin is just like a
Let's go
book.
back to Catherine.
Like, you just spend all your time fucking reading shit.
I am now. Look, I finished.
Why are
I
you
can leave
still
now.
here?
Shut
I'll
up.
take
Yeah,
care
okay.
of this. Go and report to the Adventurers Guild, and then get some rest.
Adventurers Guild.
I need to pick up this chest before I lose my mind. Wahoo! I left the domain and I felt the pain.
Yeah, damn you.
Now I don't have a brain and it's all the same.
Eat my ass. Eat
with
my
a
legs.
knife and fork? Do I use chopsticks? I'll chop
I'm
your
gonna
stick in a
play
second.
Here's the Storm because I'm bored watching you.
Mind if I join you? I'm also bored watching me.
Yeah, okay, fine.
You're so generous, Isaac. How come you don't just talk about the shit that you see? How make the funny comments, Isaac. Talk about how the funny thing is said.
It's just, it's not like...
Anyway, so the
just
There's
like
nothing to play off of.
turned out to be a ley
Yeah.
line
Just like,
deep in the
I hate
forest.
Paimon, okay,
Things
we
are
know
already
that.
getting back to normal.
Everything else is just sort of, you know, generic anime shit. Like,
I wish you were here earlier. I got cracked up by the fact that we were supposed to go into the quote-unquote contaminated zone. And I was like, we go in, and it's like, oh yeah, this place is completely different. I look around, it's like, what, it's like 10% more gray? What the fuck do you mean we're always in the contaminated zone? Shit like that is funny to me.
I see. Thank you for your hard work.
You're
Once
welcome.
the excess ley line
Danke.
energy dissipates from the air, we
Danke.
should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities.
I have to talk to Catherine.
This is the
I'll join you.
stipulated reward. Please accept it.
Are we actually done? Paimon takes you to a quiet place. Uh-oh. She's flirting with me.
Be sent back to the academia. It's already
maybe.
damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled.
Well, who
Me
cares about
too.
Paimon?
We could have had a pet crab.
Oh,
So-
Yeah, but I want the crab though.
ask him not to do that.
Hell
I
yeah.
want to ride it into
Paimon.
battle.
Does this game have mounts?
Paimon really wants to go right now, but
No, but I
Tighnari
wish it
said
did.
that we would discuss matters tomorrow.
Well, you got wings though,
Probably
haven't
make
you?
you mad if
I
we
guess
go
so.
now, huh?
Haven't I
You got,
talked
you
about
got
how I
fast
wish?
travel, right?
Yeah, but like how they handled navigation in this area is by putting out like a bunch of whipping points everywhere, and I wish they just gave you a fucking mount. Or like
Oh yeah, the
give
like
you
gold whips.
or like or handle it the way that what the fuck was the name of the game again? Okami did it. I really like how they handle it, where it's just like if you just run, you just keep accelerating almost indefinitely. That just felt nice. So like if you need to get from point A to point B and you don't like fuck around and shit, you'll just get there faster. I respect that. Anyway, probably.
Alright then, we'll find Tighnari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Kakata.
What if I do it? Okay, so you don't have patience for this shit. Even though I thought we were friends and everything, I guess I'll just quit. My streaming career ends here, Isaac. Are you happy now?
Hooray!
Bye!